Hello Tinyy Explorers. Welcome to Tinyy Explorers. Have you ever seen the sun disappear during the daytime? Or wondered why the moon sometimes turns dark or even red? Today, we are going on an exciting space adventure to discover one of the coolest events in the sky, an eclipse. An eclipse happens when the sun, earth, and moon line up in space and one object blocks the light from another. It's like making a giant shadow in space. That's why we call an eclipse a space shadow. Let's start with a solar eclipse. A solar eclipse happens when the moon moves between the sun and earth. The moon blocks some or all of the sun's light, making the sky look darker even during the daytime. It's an amazing sight to see. Sometimes the moon covers the entire sun. This is called a total solar eclipse. During a total eclipse, the sun's bright outer atmosphere, called the corona, shines around the moon like a glowing ring. Stars can even become visible in the daytime sky. Other times, the moon covers only part of the sun. This is called a partial solar eclipse. Part of the sun remains visible, creating a beautiful crescent shape in the sky. There's also a special type called a ring of fire eclipse. This happens when the moon is a little farther away from Earth and appears smaller. It doesn't completely cover the sun, leaving a bright glowing ring around it that looks like a ring of fire. Now let's learn about a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse happens when Earth moves between the sun and the moon. Earth's shadow falls on the moon and blocks sunlight from reaching it. Sometimes during a lunar eclipse, the moon turns a deep reddish color. This is called a blood moon. The red color comes from sunlight passing through Earth's atmosphere before reaching the moon. You might be wondering, if the moon goes around Earth every month, why don't eclipses happen every month? That's because the moon's orbit is slightly tilted. Most of the time, the sun, Earth, and moon do not line up perfectly, so no eclipse happens. Here's an important safety tip. Never look directly at a solar eclipse without special eclipse glasses. Looking at the sun without proper protection can hurt your eyes. Eclipse glasses help you watch safely. Fun fact: during a total solar eclipse, the sky becomes dark enough for stars to appear during the daytime. Animals can get confused too and may think nighttime has arrived. Today we learned what an eclipse is, how solar eclipses and lunar eclipses happen, why the moon can turn red, and why eclipses don't happen every month. Space is full of amazing surprises waiting to be discovered. Thank you for exploring with Tinyy Explorers. We'll see you next time for another exciting space adventure.